When it comes to the Garcias, I'm the good boy.
Free Fire India is set in a virtual...
The young Tatsuya knows how to
I need
get
equipment.
things done. I placed the super bonfire. Heading to supply point. Enemy near me. I need backup. Help me.
Triple takedown. Good job.
Need equipment. Thanks. That's what happens when you meet the business end of my fist.
Weapon enhanced.
I placed the super bonfire.
Go for the airdrop.
I need backup.
Enemy very close.
Thanks. Help me! Help me! Help me! Enemy very close! Enemy very close! Enemy very close!
Double takedown.
That's what happens when you meet the business end of my fist. Need equipment. Catch my beat. Amp up the speed. Enemy near me. I need backup. Thanks. Catch my beat. Amp up the speed.
Double takedown.
Enemy near. I need backup. That's what happens when you meet the business end of my fist. Resources here. Quick EV conversion for everybody. Need equipment. Need equipment. my beat. Lift up the speed.
First doom.
That's fine. You think you can take me?
Have twist their minds here that you still want to play. Jump knocked out already. 2 eliminations for Fluxo. A first stab too many, but to climb up the ladder. Bit more quiet for the rest of the day since they did manage to get one big game earlier.
Twisted Minds, thankfully they got away. They are 3 points away from match point. If they don't get there in this game, they have to only hope that AGL and Lion, they don't win out. And thankfully, Falcons are trying to deny, but Games King says no once again.
He's going insane right now.
Kerolo, his confirmation comes through. And now Lion are quick to check and pounce upon if there are more Falcon players here.
Now for AGAL, also up here, ready for that trophy. But Lost looking to just really shut them down, not able to do so with General. Florida get knocked down. Rigby tries to at least trade, can't do so. Blocked out by those blue walls. And quick to reposition. First elimination in the bag. But for Made in Brazil Lost, you see Yago pressuring Barros, forced to move away. He barely survived that encounter.
They just even Lion. But Lion are upon opponents, taking them down. There's 6 eliminations already. Just did lose out a player. And that's due to the launch pad they took, but that's still okay. However, they have a hit list on them for the next 1 minute. The position to the team who activated the hit list will be pinged and have to be wary about it. And that's going to be the Falcons. Initially, Lions did take them down. I think wanted to fly and swoop down, put their beaks into the Falcons, take that beast away.
It's gonna be really fun how it's gonna go. Lion, you know, I would have surprised. I thought they would have changed up the way they played coming into this particular game. But for them, they're saying, no, let's just play our game. Let's continue our momentum and how we move. In this situation here, we just talked about Lion. Guapa's already getting knocked out. Now for Twisted Minds. An idea on exactly how it's gonna go. Look at this map here, this area toward the sub. No one really around, so Fluxo, they can become the gatekeepers. They want to know, Twisted Minds knows exactly where MT7 is. Takes a lot of damage already. Will tie by a bit more time. The long range weapons that MT7 has is lethal in his hands. Exposy is getting shot back in return. And both these teams temporarily on a stalemate. Exposy, the blue wall falls, takes quite a bit of damage, forced to reposition, but able to put another one down. Electrotherapy will give a bit of space. Not for long. Teammate knocked down. The bat is here as well. MT7 is going to be completely overwhelmed here. Tries his best to at least steal away a pickoff. Not going to be able to do so. But still, Geo decides to join in on this fight.
There's more from Fluxo. There are chances that Fluxo can take a hit, but it seems like there's been a call made to retreat, to not continue this fight, because if they keep giving eliminations to Twisted Minds, that is them going to be activating match point. And Twisted Minds, their chase doesn't work in their favor. They almost were about to lose 2 players. They did lose 1, but instantly knowing that Fluxo is close by, they decide not to continue that fight with this disadvantage.
Gotta take this slow, you gotta be very, very safe, but at the very least here, for you and the rest of Fluxo, they can be the ones to keep Twisted Minds out of the zone. But if you take too long, the Lions are going to go on a hunt. And Lion is now here. Their strategy of going completely aggressive, taking fights left, right, and center has been going very, very well for them.
Twisted Minds, only 1 elimination, meaning they will jump to 88. They need more players to be at least eliminated. Then in the lobby, if a team gets eliminated, they bring it down to around 8, they'll start getting placement points and they might make those 3 points. But this is how pressure works, especially in the finals. You know, with match point under threat, if you don't activate it, somebody else activates it, and then the booyah to follow is the game being closed for Free Fire. And that is why Twisted Minds are also along the same line of how we are seeing AGL trying to play safe and secure some of those eliminations, those points.
Position coming in from Lion, instead of just going in for this fight, decides to prioritize positioning, and it's good. They got a compound, and most importantly, a bit more advantage to the players of Twisted Minds and even Fluxo. You see Buram United still out there in the open. We thought the last map would be a change in pace for these particular teams. It's very, very quiet, but we haven't seen more from them on this map either.
But Twisted Minds, they're also unable to see a lot. It seems like they're just back and forth in the play zone. They're playing outside the edges itself. Anytime they try to get closer, Fluxo once shut them down, and the other time they had a clash, somehow surviving. Good use of the electrotherapy is all I can say at this point, because they're trying to survive that play zone and nothing else, because they want to make it to the end. They're trying to bank on those placement points we were talking about. RRQ on the other end at the 9th spot, 46 points. We just broke a record. 45 total points. Why not them trying their hand at it? Because we know RRQ have that potential.
They do.
It's just that they miss out when it's time to close. So RRQ can always stage their very own comeback.
In this situation as well, AGAL, like you mentioned, fairly quiet, but this era to our refinery could be good for them. Going in from these long-range picks, being able to catch people, any team in the midst of rotation.
I'm surprised to see refinery so empty. AGAL,
Right.
they're having a ball of a time there. And if that continues, they can see command post right down. And that is where the circle is.
But the fights are still going on here with the Made in Brazil loss, getting the first pick off here. But General will be the one that's faded out there. But you can't count Yago out, putting in that damage for the Falcons. We're so ready for Rigby's jump shot.